Hey guys, my name is Jedith, and this video is going to tell you everything you need to know about Double Legendaries, which is coming out this next reset, March 22nd. So we'll just go over where you'll be crafting your Unity, how that's going to interact with your tier slots, and just give you a quick breakdown on everything that's going to be happening. So let's hop into it. Okay, so like I said, Double Legendary will be unlocking March 22nd, so that's the next reset, depending on when you're watching this video. That'll unlock through the campaign. The campaign will give you a Unity belt, which is locked at eye level 265. Once you get revered with Enlightened, that will then allow you to buy the Unity memory, which you can then craft on any slot. So due to the belt actually being locked at 265, you'll want to recraft Unity as eye level 291 onto another slot as soon as you can, whenever you have the rep and the means to afford the craft. So just a quick recap of what Double Legendary will look like for Havoc Demon Hunter. If you're Venthyr, you'll be using obviously the Unity item, which will give you Agony Gaze, and then you'll use that in tandem with either Collective Anguish or Dark Glare. If you want to see how the Venthyr build works with Double Legendaries, I'll put up a link in the top right. Yeah, top right. That you can click on, and that'll take you there. The link will also be in the description. I've made multiple videos on this so far, so I'm not going to go over it too much in this video, but you can, follow that link to that video and get all the information you need. If you're playing Night Fae, you'll be using Unity, which gives you Blazing Slaughter, and you'll probably just use like Burning Wound or Collective Anguish with that. There's not really any other legendary that, gives you any sort of synergy, so you'll just use whatever's best. Okay, so where do you recraft Unity? So while there is a technical best slot to recraft your Unity on, it may not be the best choice for you right now. So while wearing our theoretical best in slot gear, Unity should be on your headpiece. This will allow you to get your 4-piece tier bonus from the rest of your slots, so that is shoulders, chest, gloves, and legs, while still having a legendary on a high stat budget item like the head. So what that means is, each different slot has a budget of how much stats you get, right? So some slots give more stats than others. So a head slot is one of those high budget stat pieces. So crafting a legendary on that will give you a, increasingly high amount of stats because the eye level of a legendary is so high. And then also because it's being crafted on a headpiece, that is a slot that can have a socket. So when you craft a legendary on a slot that could potentially have a socket, it will automatically give you a socket, right? So you get a free socket out of that craft. So the main reason this works is due to the Creation Catalyst, which is coming out in a few weeks from now. So you might look at our tier pieces and see Mastery as a stat on the tier gloves. I believe it's Haste Mastery. And you might think, okay, we need to avoid that slot because it's, it's Mastery. We don't like Mastery. But the fact that there's something we can do kind of offsets that mastery. I'll explain that here in a second. Basically what you do is you'll be able to take a high eye level item from the raid, like an offset item, right? So we'll go to Lords of Dread, you go to the hands. Because this is one of the last 3 bosses, the eye level is a little inflated. It's 285 compared to, 278. So you can take 285 hands here, put them into the Creation Catalyst, and turn it into tier gloves. So the way that'll work is it'll maintain the eye level, so you'll get tier gloves at eye level 285, but the stats will shift to whatever that tier token would give you. So it would be Haste Mastery for gloves. And again, this is okay because the eye level is so high that you're getting an abundance of agility from that. So by doing that, you would get tier hands that would be well above the eye level that a glove token could give you from the raid. Like I said, the item will retain the eye level, but the secondary stats will change to whatever the tier slot normally has for your class. Haste Mastery. So getting the extra agility from that piece, as well as the extra you get from having Unity on the helm, vastly outweighs the little bit of mastery on the gloves. And if you've kind of geared, intelligently, you'll probably have very low mastery to begin with. So a little on your gloves isn't going to hurt. It might actually help. Now, in short term, Unity on your head might not be the best solution for you. Probably not. So you might be unlucky, like me, and have only 2 pieces of tier so far, right? Head and legs. And so, of course, if we craft Unity on the headpiece, that's going to disrupt our set bonus, right? It's going to disrupt our 2-piece, and getting double legendary is not worth disrupting that 2-piece. So what you would want to do is craft it somewhere else. So what we're thinking right now, and what most people are kind of leaning towards, is a ring. It's a safe bet. This provides you with a beefy haste verse item that doesn't disrupt any other double legendary setup, nor does it get in the way of any tier pieces that you might get, and you also get a socket. You can't go wrong. A socket on a ring is worth a ton. It really is. Now, if you're one of those people who haven't quite gotten any tier yet, so you don't have any tier at all, I would still suggest crafting your Unity on your ring, because if you were to put it on your headpiece, that narrows the possibility of you getting tier that could, eventually fill your 2-piece. And filling out your 2-piece as soon as possible is top priority. So you would craft it on, you can go ring, or you can go even boots if you want. I think some people are leaning towards boots. I prefer ring. And yeah, then you'll have free reign to fill your 2-piece, however, whichever 2 tier pieces you get first. Okay, so again, just a quick recap. If you are just starting out and you get your, revered rep, you can buy the Unity memory. Go ahead and craft Unity on your ring. This will tide you over until you get all your tier pieces, and then you can start shifting things around, and then eventually move the Unity from your ring over to your headpiece. Again, keep in mind the creation catalyst. This is something that's not going to be available right away. So if you're looking to make, a short-term play to gain some power in the short term, again, you would go ring. Headpiece will be long-term. But again, be aware of how that might interfere with you getting your tier bonus. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment below. I'll try to answer them as quickly as I can. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a like, sub to the channel. We have some cool things going on over at Patreon. Patreon members will be scrolling on the screen here. Yeah, link will be in the description. Go check it out. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the raid and enjoy double legendary. Peace.